back to another question.
From the internet?
I assume it's from the internet. I don't know.
I wonder what people could do if they have their own questions from the internet.
They can email us at totl@abyssheadphones.com.
I forgot to mention that. totl@abyssheadphones.com.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
We're always looking for things to answer.
I'm assuming that's where this one
We're going
came
to talk
from.
about something.
It seems plausible.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's interested in potentially purchasing a pair of Abyss headphones. A little lengthy preamble here, but he gets to some questions.
You're going to love them.
Yeah. His first question is, have you considered making a closed back headphone?
Well, yes, we have. Our regular viewers would know that we've talked about it a time or two, and it's
Work in
long-awaited.
progress.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
There's been some challenges. We're not entirely new to the closed back thing. We've never shipped a closed back headphone, but we've been working on them on and off for a while now. And actually, our first model, 1266, when we were prototyping, started off closed.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we were going to do closed. We ended up moving a different route, of course.
Still have them. Those closed back, yeah. You have them in your office.
They sounded closed.
Yeah, well, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't into fixing that.
Yeah.
It's
at that time.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a driver we had to finish first.
That was the main problem, yeah.
Why mess with acoustics, too? That's a double whammy.
Work on one
when
thing
you're
at
starting
a
a company.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really make that much sense at the time. It turned out to be very challenging. And, well, it still is very challenging, but at least now we're a lot closer. Unfortunately, the whole global virus pandemic thing put some predicaments in the way to our scheduled arrival time. So they're going to be, unfortunately, a little later than we hope, but we're working on it. It's coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
There's not a ton we could say about it other than it's going to be a closed back headphone and it's going to be available at some point in the future.
Yeah, I think we'll have that done this year. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Now that we have 4 machines running, we should be able to catch up on production and
hopefully goes quickly.
free up a machine for you to refine your art. Yeah, on the back side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it comes down to the plan is in place. It's just implementing it at this point.
Yeah, we're good.
We got a pretty good roadmap. It's just not entirely done.
So when it does happen, when we get down to it, it'll happen pretty quickly.
Hopefully.
So anyway, that's the plan. We'll figure. Yeah. We're hoping toward the end of this year we're going to have a finished product.
Yes, but as always, it's ready when it's ready.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't know when that's going to be until it's ready.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to say because we're not shipping until it's done.
There's still a couple stars that have to align, but it's close.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, none of us are astrologers. So.
I don't know how that would help in this situation.
We're just kind of looking at the sky going, well, they're getting close.
Maybe Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Looks good, almost.
It'd be great if that was the case. Oh, yeah, well, this day it'll be done.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite how it works. Yeah. And then sometimes you run into a roadblock that takes 3 months to fix because of 84 different supplier issues or things of that nature. There's big challenges when you don't make everything yourself, and we try to make everything to avoid these things, but inevitably there's some stuff you got to go to suppliers for because it's not practical to do in-house, and sometimes it just takes months to make a trivial little part. It could seem like a meaningless thing, but it could be months.
I guess over the years of developing closed backs, inadvertently, I guess you would say, like before they were ready to be open and whatnot, we've tried closed backs. And,
you mean developing open backs?
Yeah, developing open backs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, every one of them I think we've had in a closed back version.
Yeah.
Because he just simply didn't have a hole pattern.
Well, yeah. So it's not to say that's how they were intended to be.
No, right.
And they weren't very good.
So we've heard every one of ours as a closed back
yeah.
without properly set up, but still. Yeah.
But knowing that, been working on a driver that will work best with a closed back.
Right.
Assuming, some things.
That sound.
Yeah.
The needs of a closed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while now.
Yeah. So now it's on to the next step.
Yeah.
The enclosure itself.
Then you're the opposite. What you're working on, you and me have been working on the interior.
Yeah.
And the shape.
Right. It's a bit of a challenge.
So, knowing what he's doing with the driver, hearing it, and then I'm in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I get both sides. I hear the cabinet, I hear the driver. Right? So
just got to put them together.
Yeah. So bottom line is, at some point, right, the two will come to a center point where match up perfectly.
Yeah, they're both refined, ready to go together.
And it'll be a closeback.
Do the
Diana
final tuning.
style.
Ship out the
probably.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably need some tweaks once they actually come together, but
Yeah.
hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah. That's nothing we can't handle.
Yeah.
The tweaking part's easy.
Well,
Usually is, actually.
Yeah. Well, once you're already mostly there, yeah.
We have hundreds of materials here to play
Yeah.
with.
When it's like 90% done and doing the last bit, usually that's the easy part. But
Yeah. Yeah.
getting all the things laid down so you know that this driver is the right driver, this enclosure is right, everything's where it needs to be,
Yeah.
your interior volume's appropriate, everything's functional and reliable, robust. That's the hard part.
Well, that's true because tweaking it prematurely just means you're going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
Then you figure out, oh, wait, there's this
Yeah.
thing that I should have did differently. You do that differently. Now your tuning is totally
Yeah,
screwed.
right.
You're just constantly fiddling that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to nail something down.
Yeah, that last couple percent it's the end. It's
Right.
the end
Well,
game. You're
and-
done.
Yeah.
There's the light at the, you're like, I can see the end
All
here.
right.
So you're like excited about
Right.
actually completing it.
Yeah, you have a total direction.
Yeah. In the
True.
beginning, you're like,
Right. Yeah. I'd say we're about 75% there right now. So whatever the next 25% takes, it'll be done.
Yeah, well, it's anybody's guess at this point.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Let's guess away.
There is a second question from the same person.
Oh.
He said, similar to the first,
Mm.
have you considered making IEMs?
Hmm.
Sure.
Yes, we have.
We want to.
Yeah.
Desperately.
We talked about this briefly in the past. That's also vaguely on the back burner. But again, unexpected developments in the way of global virus pandemics caused issues with that, in addition to our demand was very high for a period of time and production was an issue.
We already got as far as creating a magnet for it. In
Yeah, the
fact, we
driver's
have,
designed.
we have, I think, 3 versions of the same magnet with different
Slightly different
magnetic
optimizations.
properties.
Yeah.
So, but we haven't. That's as far as we
That's
got.
about it.
Because the next thing is miniaturizing the driver to fit the magnet, and placing all this into a
the driver's
structure.
modeled. It has not been manufactured.
Right.
And the enclosure needs work.
Yeah. We just haven't done it before.
Yeah.
got-
That's a way out.
Got plenty of in-ears to look at, but it's not what we do.
Yeah.
We always take these projects from a scratch point of view. It's like we're not trying to copy anyone else. We're just going to roll with it and see where it goes. It could wind up being the shape of a freaking snake. Who the hell knows what this thing's going to stop?
Okay.
It won't be, but I'm just saying.
Well, I think the biggest problem with an
But it might.
IEM is, we can make the driver right now if we wanted to.
Sure.
But without the enclosure,
Yeah, right. And that's the
really.
hardest part because those things are tricky. They got to stay in your ear,
Yeah.
be comfortable, accept various tips. You got to figure out how to hook a cable up to it without pulling out your ear. It's just way more complicated when you look at it from a standpoint of the engineering that things that need to be gone through when you're creating a customized shape, something that no one's ever done, including us.
It's
There's
difficult.
a lot to consider.
Yeah.
It's almost like starting a 1266 from scratch. That's what it feels like.
Unlike
You know?
other headphones, like over-ear, on-ear, full-size headphones, you typically don't have an issue with cleaning with those because usually, for the most part, the debris is going to be external, or you could easily add a removable screen or mesh on the ear pad or something like that. But for an IEM, that's actually a significant issue, just dealing with the potential for debris getting in the
Right.
little tip. And
earwax.
it's difficult to deal with these sort of things while also ensuring the thing performs very well.
It's a reliability issue, and
Yeah.
we want to make sure that we have that in place. So, I mean, I think people with IEMs, they deal with that, but that's the point. How hard is it to deal with? One of many factors.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, to answer the question, well, definitely it's in the back of our head.
On the roadmap.
Everything we do, we're aware of it. We're aware of where we're going. When we get there, we'll have half of it thought out already, and the rest of it's just
Implementing that.
trying it, yeah, and just see where it shapes into, what kind of form it takes. So yeah, it just takes time. It's the way we work.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be a while. So
Yeah, I wouldn't look forward to that one too anytime soon. Feels like a 2-year project at this point, given what everything else is we're so busy with. Just sales and production alone of the current model. So
Yeah.
it's difficult. Good questions.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone for watching, and take care of yourselves.